What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to a brand new video where we will talk about the latest news about Xabi Alonso potentially becoming the Liverpool manager. Xabi Alonso is the hottest manager around and a lot of big clubs are looking to appoint him, so we will have some major updates in that story. But first, some injury updates around Liverpool FC. A Portuguese news outlet called Record Portugal is saying that Diogo Jota has avoided a serious knee injury, which could have been a 7, 8 or 9 month injury if he tore his ACL ligaments. So they are reporting that Jota will be out for around 2 months and he could be back before the season finishes with Liverpool, and also his Euro 2024 place is not at risk. This is what this Portuguese outlet is reporting, but they are saying that Jota will miss some Champions League games. So if they don't even know that Liverpool are in the Europa League, I'm not sure how reliable the reporting is. Liverpool will do a second set of scans on Diogo Jota and Curtis Jones, and probably when Jurgen Klopp does his press conference before we play Luton Town on Wednesday, we will know more about their injury situation. But I just wanted to give you guys this update. And Raphael Honigstein, who is a very reliable Bundesliga expert and he wrote Jurgen Klopp's autobiography, he's reporting that Bayern Munich are weighing up a move for Xabi Alonso if Thomas Tuchel departs. So in this video we will give you guys the story around that and also why Xabi Alonso will choose Liverpool over Bayern Munich. What could be the reasons for that? And I believe that Xabi Alonso has a bigger emotional connection with Liverpool, and also right now Liverpool are a better project. And also if he wins the Bundesliga and potentially the German Cup and he wins the double in Germany, why would he go to Bayern Munich, where basically the minimum requirement is to win the Bundesliga and the German Cup every season, and if you don't do that, you are getting sacked. And also the Bayern Munich job and the Real Madrid job, it comes up every summer or every 2 summers. The Liverpool job, however, it only comes up every 5, 8 or 10 years. So if you are asked to be the Liverpool manager, you should take it, because the next chance might not come around when you are again free to negotiate to go to a new club. But let's first talk about the report. So Honigstein is saying that Bayern Munich are targeting a move for Xabi Alonso should Thomas Tuchel be sacked as head coach. I mean, imagine if Bayern Munich sacked Thomas Tuchel before the end of the season. Imagine the look on Leverkusen's faces when Bayern Munich come knocking on their door. Can we take Xabi Alonso? Yes, we are in the title race with you guys, but can we take your manager? I mean, that would be the biggest scandal in German football in a long time. And Bayern Munich are looking to appoint Xabi Alonso, taking over permanently in the summer. That's what they are looking for. Pressure is building on Thomas Tuchel after the Bayern Munich lost yet again. Upamecano got a red card yet again. They lost to Bochum 3-2, and Bayern missed a lot of chances, but they didn't play well. Bochum created some brilliant chances, and defensively Bayern Munich were all over the place. And when they were 3-1 down, it was just too much. Harry Kane missed some absolute sitters from a few yards out. So I think Bayern Munich are having their worst season. This was the 11th loss of Bayern Munich under Thomas Tuchel in just 44 games. So he's losing 1 game every 4 games, which is not a record that Bayern Munich would want from their manager. It's actually a terrible record, and I cannot see a scenario where Bayern Munich don't sack Thomas Tuchel at the end of the season, no matter what happens. But I think Bayern Munich have no chance to win the Champions League. They are not playing well enough, and I don't think they have a chance to win the Bundesliga unless Leverkusen collapses. But Xabi Alonso is doing such a brilliant job. He's tweaking his team's tactics during the games, reacting to what the opposition does tactically. So I think that's an absolutely brilliant managerial job that Xabi Alonso is doing. But Bayern Munich's CEO Jan Christian Dresen has said said that Thomas Tuchel would remain in his position and Bayern Munich won't sack him, Bayern are considering a change, according to Raphael Honigstein, with Alonso very high on the list of targets to succeed Thomas Tuchel. Bayern Munich have already contacted Hansi Flick as a potential emergency replacement, but some people are uncertain whether Hansi Flick could repeat his amazing run of 2020 when he won every single trophy that Bayern Munich entered, every single competition that they entered. And remember, Leverkusen are 8 points clear of Bayern Munich with the same amount of games played. So Leverkusen can afford to lose twice and still win the league, and they haven't lost all season. So that's why I'm saying that Bayern have very little chance of winning the Bundesliga. And I struggle to see the appeal of moving to Bayern Munich straight after winning the Bundesliga and potentially the German Cup with Leverkusen, especially with Liverpool FC lurking. And it will also tarnish his reputation at Leverkusen, because even if he leaves for Liverpool in the summer, at Bayer Leverkusen he will instantly be a club legend and forever be remembered in the history books of Bayer Leverkusen as the first manager to win a league title with Bayer Leverkusen. This club has never won the league title in the first division in German football, which is absolutely astonishing considering what a great club and pretty big club they are. So he will become a god in Leverkusen if he wins their first league title, even if he leaves for Liverpool in the summer. And because he hasn't won the Premier League with Liverpool, he has unfinished business at Liverpool. It would be like Jurgen Klopp moving to Bayern Munich after winning the title with Dortmund. That would be like the biggest scandal and the biggest traitor move by Xabi Alonso. And he's not that kind of guy. He's not that kind of man, in my opinion. Alonso's personality wouldn't allow that to happen. And Xabi Alonso has some of the best memories of his footballing career at Liverpool. In his first year, he won the most amazing Champions League final in the most amazing comeback in Champions League final history. Imagine being a player in that 2-week period when Liverpool won the Champions League final after being 3-0 down to an all-time, one of the greatest sides in Champions League history, one of the greatest AC Milan sides in their history. Imagine scoring the equalizer in that final after being 3-0 down at halftime. Imagine seeing and feeling the reaction when they got back to Liverpool and they went on that open-top bus parade and there were like 1 million Liverpool fans in the Liverpool greeting them. That has to burn that memory itself into Xabi Alonso's heart. And also, Xabi Alonso's kids are Scousers. They were born in Liverpool, they grew up in Liverpool. Yes, Alonso fell out with Rafa Benitez a few years later, but that happens with the relationships between players and managers. Sometimes there is a misunderstanding, sometimes the manager wants different players. And Alonso, having left Liverpool 15 years ago, he could feel that he has some unfinished business at Liverpool. He won everything at Real Madrid and Bayern Munich, as they often do, those clubs. So as a manager, if he wins the same trophies, it doesn't have that same emotional weight, that same emotional significance in Xabi Alonso. But imagine winning the first Premier League title with Liverpool for himself. It could be the second Premier League title for Liverpool in their history, but Xabi Alonso has never won the Premier League with Liverpool, so he definitely has unfinished business with them. And winning with Liverpool means more, as the club is not a dominator in a weaker league like Real Madrid are dominating La Liga usually. Bayern Munich are absolutely dominating the Bundesliga usually, winning 11 league titles in a row. Like, if Bayern Munich win the league title, it's not an amazing, incredible achievement. People just say, so what? They win the title 10 out of 11 seasons anyway. It's a challenge to win the biggest honors with Liverpool, a much bigger challenge than to win the biggest trophies with Bayern Munich or Real Madrid. And success is more appreciated. A manager at Liverpool is treated like such a special person. At Real Madrid, at Bayern Munich, they are constantly criticized. At Liverpool, the manager is given a lot more time. The fans love the manager a lot more. Since Bill Shankly, the Liverpool manager always has a special place at the club and a special place in the heart of Liverpool fans. Would Steven Gerrard swap his Istanbul experience for 3 or 4 league titles with Chelsea if he goes to Chelsea in 2004? Definitely not, because it meant more. Winning the Champions League once with Liverpool meant more to Steven Gerrard than maybe winning the Premier League 3 times with Chelsea would have meant to Steven Gerrard, and that's the point that I'm trying to make. Xabi Alonso was still a young guy back then. This was his first season, and the whole road to the Champions League final, the road to Istanbul and the final itself as his first major trophy, to win the Champions League in the first season at Liverpool, it would have left a huge impression of Xabi Alonso. There are so many advantages that Liverpool have over any big club interested in Alonso right now. Of course, there are some drawbacks because you are following in the footsteps of Jurgen Klopp, who was the perfect manager for Liverpool in every way. But if I was Xabi Alonso, I would be asking my agent to sort out the move to Liverpool whilst trying to win the Bundesliga with Bayern Leverkusen for the first time in their history. He would be instantly a legend at Leverkusen. He's already a legend at Liverpool, but if he comes to Liverpool and wins the league title, wins the Champions League with Liverpool in the next 5, 6, 7, 8 years, he would be an even bigger legend in Liverpool's history, not just as a player, but as a manager. Any Liverpool manager who wins the league title or the Champions League is considered a legend, and he is considered forever written in the Liverpool history books. And Xabi Alonso would definitely want to write himself into the Liverpool history books as a manager who won the league title with Liverpool and who won maybe the Champions League with Liverpool as well. So what this means is that Liverpool need to move quickly for Xabi Alonso if they want to secure his signature, and I think Liverpool are already in talks with Xabi Alonso and his representatives behind the scenes, and Liverpool would be fully aware of the interest in Xabi Alonso. With each week passing that Leverkusen are winning and getting closer and closer to the Bundesliga title, Xabi Alonso's stock is rising higher and higher. But Andy Jones wrote in The Athletic that Liverpool are going to appoint a sporting director first, and then we will appoint the next Liverpool manager. Liverpool insists they are keen to not make a knee-jerk decision on appointing the next Liverpool manager, but Liverpool can't sit on their hands too long and wait, because if Xabi Alonso is approached by other clubs, I think that would be disadvantage to Liverpool. Liverpool need to show ambition and they need to show interest in Xabi Alonso early on. Replacing Jurgen Klopp can be viewed as a near impossible job, so going through a thorough recruitment process is the sensible option. Part of that includes the appointment of a sporting director, with interim Jörg Schmatke having left Liverpool. Whoever that appointment is, Andy Jones writes, they are expected to also play a key part in the hiring process of the manager. That is the path Liverpool have chosen. They could appoint a manager and seek their opinion on who they would want to work with as a sporting director, but that would seem a little muddled. One downside to picking a sporting director first is that the managerial appointment takes longer. The sensible option may be Alonso, but the clock is ticking and other sharks are beginning to circle. Bayern Munich, potentially other clubs as well. The clear run at Xabi Alonso, which may have looked on the cards last month, is becoming more complicated than Andy Jones is writing. So Liverpool need to act fast. We need to appoint a sporting director quickly, and then that sporting director can sit down with Xabi Alonso and negotiate a contract and everything else. We need to sort this out very, very quickly. So let me know what you think about everything that we talked about in this video, and thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.